The former president slamming a possible border deal in the Senate that would give the Biden administration authority to close the border. Trump calling on Republicans to reject a border bill. GOP Speaker of the House Mike Johnson calling that emergency Senate bill dead on arrival. Of course, another key aspect of that negotiation right now is taking place in Congress. It's over funding the wars in Israel and Ukraine. Both countries say the support from the United States is critical right now. For more on this, we want to welcome back in the Ukrainian ambassador to the United States, Oksana Markarova. And it is good to have you back at this desk, but it comes at a time of great peril for your country right now. What is the situation with U.S. aid to Ukraine, and what will happen to your country if you don't get it?
Thank you very much, Tom. As people are getting ready to go to church, it's very good, I think, to remind what is at stake here. Why Ukraine, which is fighting in this full-fledged war for 2 years, and actually for 10 years after Russia attacked us the first time, why we cannot allow Russia to win now? We have been able not to allow them to take us as a whole country. We have been denied them the right to have their blitzkriegs, which they talked about. We have liberated 50% of what they have occupied, and we liberated Black Sea. This is the time to double down, and in order to do so, we need the continuing support from our friends and allies. We do not have the support from the U.S. since last October. We are running out of stuff. We urgently need the support, and we really count on Congress to come together and make a decision to continue supporting us.
We're only a couple of days away from the 2-year anniversary of the Russian invasion into your country. On October 7th, when Hamas militants attacked Israel in that terrorist attack, your two countries were tied together in this debate over U.S. aid. Is there a difference between why Ukraine needs this aid and what Israel is asking for?
No, we both need it. Look, this is the same parts of the evil axis that we see forming. Russia is attacking us with Iranian drones, with North Korean missiles. We see Hamas openly visiting Moscow and them hugging there. This is the fight of democracy against autocratic terroristic regimes, and we have to win everywhere. So I know it's critical for our friends and partners in the Middle East. It's critical for us. We just have to finish this in Ukraine and stop Putin while it's still in Ukraine.
When the Russian invasion first happened, global attention was focused in on Ukraine constantly. 24 months in, human nature tends to not pay attention as closely as when they first learn about things. It has been that an issue for you, people paying as much attention to Ukraine now, and what is the situation now that may be different than the last time people paid attention?
The war is still there. Look, every day Russia is sending missiles and Shahid drones into civilian cities, destroying lives of people, killing people and children everywhere. We are fighting the battlefield on the front line. It's a very long and very hot, so the war is still there, and we need to explain it to people.
Ambassador, you've been in this city long enough that you know the arguments on the other side of what you're saying, and one of the criticisms has been, why should the American people pay their tax dollars to a country when there are questions about our own border here in our country? So how do you respond to that? Is aiding Ukraine somehow damaging efforts to protect the U.S. border?
Absolutely not, Tom. First, we are very grateful to American people for standing with us, for supporting us. We never asked for the troops on the ground, and we never will. Ukrainians are capable of winning this war, but we just need the tools. Now, with the weapons support that U.S. has been providing to us, we receive the goods, but the money stay in this country and create jobs here. It's the enemy that is targeting all of us.
There has been of late some reporting that there was some weapons that were paid for that were never delivered. Is Ukraine cracking down on fraud in regards to weapons procurement so the U.S. knows that money is going to what it was supposed to be going to?
Well, first of all, there was no evidence during this time of any misuse or mismanagement of the money that U.S. has provided to us. It's proven by the audit, by the inspector generals. The accident you refer to is the Ukrainian procurement, and it's just another sign how serious Ukrainians are about fighting the corruption. From President Zelensky, whose zero tolerance to corruption is a daily task for everyone, to ordinary Ukrainians. For us, as we fight for our country, losing lives, corruption is a treason, you know, so we will never tolerate it.
And to wrap up here, is the concern right now that if Russia hasn't been able to beat you on the battlefield, that they could beat you in the political debate that's underway here?
They will try, but I'm sure together with our friends here in the United States, we will not allow them to do that.
All right, Oksana Markarova is the Ukrainian ambassador to the United States. We appreciate you joining us as always. We'll hope to have you come back as this debate and this aid package concern unfolds.